Friends, it's Mrs. Kpai again. Last time we read the Gingerbread Boy, or last time I read you Gingerbread Boy, and I think since then you've read some other gingerbread books. Today we have another gingerbread book. This gingerbread book is called The Gingerbread Cowboy. Look at that gingerbread man up there. It's a gingerbread cowboy. I wonder if there's going to be some things that are the same and some things that are different in this story than there were in the other gingerbread books we've read. We'll have to see. Gingerbread Cowboy. Once upon a time, in the wild, wild west, there lived a rancher and his wife. Every morning, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher saddled his horses and fed the cattle, while his wife baked biscuits. Biscuits with butter, biscuits with honey, biscuits with jelly. Yes, those breakfast biscuits were plump as pillows, soft as clouds, and tasty as a big Texas barbecue. Then, one day, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher's wife decided she was tired of making biscuits. So she measured and mixed, and she made gingerbread dough. She rolled that dough flat and cut out the shape of a boy, but not just any boy. What kind of boy? Yeah. He had boots on his feet, he had a hat on his head, and he had a big belt buckle made of spun sugar. He's a gingerbread cowboy, right? He was a gingerbread cowboy. She took raisins, candies, and nuts and gave him 2 bright eyes, a laughing mouth, and a cowboy vest with fringe. And she put him in the oven to bake. Do you think this is going to be like other gingerbread books where the gingerbread man ran away? Or do you think it's going to be different? I think it's going to be the same. Let's see. I sure am hungry for biscuits, said the rancher, leaning over and sniffing the rodeo romping good smell coming out of the oven. He opened the door for a peek, and as quick as the flick of a cow pony's tail, out jumped the gingerbread cowboy, and he ran out the door as fast as his boots could carry him. So that part is the same, right? Look at him. There he goes. Whoa, shouted the rancher. Come back, cried his wife. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. So instead of run, run, he says, giddy up, giddy up. He jumped over a horned lizard, gobbling up ants, and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a roadrunner. I was about to have lizard for breakfast, said the roadrunner, but I think I'll eat you instead. The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. He wiggled through the coral fence and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a band of javelinas munching on cactus pads. Gingerbread, shouted the javelinas. Yee-haw! The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. He galloped past a big prickly cactus and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a herd of longhorned cattle grazing in a field. No more grass for us, they all cried. We want gingerbread. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. He ducked between their legs and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he met some hungry cowboys riding the range. The cowboys yelled, Stampede! They wanted gingerbread too. The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Bless me. I'm the gingerbread man. He turned down a canyon and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he met a coyote napping in the sun. Now the gingerbread cowboy was feeling mighty pleased with himself. I've run away from the rancher and his wife, the roadrunner, the javelinas, the longhorned cattle, and the cowboys, he bragged. And I can run away from you too. Do you think that the coyote is going to be like the fox and the gingerbread boy? Is he going to trick him? The coyote smiled. I don't want to chase you, he said, but I can hear those folks coming fast. And there's a river just ahead. That's the same as the Gingerbread Boy book. There's a river. Hop onto my tail and I'll take you across. I can't let them catch me now, cried the Gingerbread Cowboy. So he hopped onto the coyote's tail. The coyote splashed into the river and began to swim. It rained last night and the river is deep. You'd better get on my back, said the coyote. So the Gingerbread Cowboy climbed onto the coyote's back. This is sounding an awful lot like the Gingerbread Boy book. Do you remember this one? Sounding the same. By now, the cowboys, the Longhorns, the Javelinas, the Roadrunner, the rancher, and his wife had arrived at the edge of the river. The rancher's wife took out her lariat and swung a hoop out toward the Gingerbread Cowboy. Quick, stand on my nose, said the coyote. So the Gingerbread Cowboy jumped up onto the coyote's nose. Ha ha ha, shouted the Gingerbread Cowboy. As the lasso fell short, they missed. But I won't, said the coyote. He tossed the Gingerbread Cowboy into the air like a flapjack on a griddle and swallowed him in one big gulp. And that was the end of the Gingerbread Cowboy. Oh, look at there. Look like they might be making more because the coyote ate him. Now, do you remember the Gingerbread Boy book? When the fox ate him, he did the same thing. There were different animals in this book that he came across, as in this book. And at the end, it wasn't a fox in this book. It was a what? A coyote, right? But it was the same thing. They tricked him at the end to getting into his mouth so they could eat him. Those tricky animals, the gingerbread man he can't keep up. So I hope you liked that book. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the Gingerbread Boy. Give me a thumbs up if you like the Gingerbread Cowboy better. I think that I like the Gingerbread Cowboy better because I thought it was fun to hear all the animals that he saw. But maybe you liked the other one better. Or maybe you liked them both the same. We'll see if there's any more gingerbread books that we're going to read later. But that's all for today. So I will see you later, friends. Bye.